Hey, hey. Så er vi tilbage med mere Deadly Premonition Origins. Og ja, lad os bare springe ud i det.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Den der går en ny klip.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenwood. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town.
There's definitely something in this town.
You feel it?
Feel it, Zach?
My coffee is really bad.
Scumbag! GG! Godt at se dig. Det er godt at se jer andre også. Scotty, Long Sister Silver og Pytte. This episode is samme reprise. Okay. Shit, mand. Der var undertryk i dåsen, som man siger. Nej, det siger man ikke. Undskyld. Jeg er lidt træt. Så lad os komme i gang, så jeg kan få trætheden druknet med det her fantastiske spil. Nå, hvordan er det, jeg gør? Det er jo en hel weekend siden, jeg har spillet. En hel pinse siden. Ja, jeg tror, jeg spiller meget Xenoblade. Jeg tror, det er det. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition til Switch. Nå. Jeg havde tænkt, at vi faktisk skulle fortsætte historien lidt. Men jeg skal sådan set også hjem til sheriffen på et tidspunkt. Og snakke med ham om en sidequest, som Pytte har sat mig på for længe siden. Men lad os lige ryge en cigaret og vente på, at det er selvfølgelig ikke mig, der ryger cigaret. Jeg ryger ikke, men York, han er så glad, at han bare ryger. Jeg blev simpelthen så opslugt af at ryge, at han glemte tid og sted. Så er der action.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too.
Så skal vi have nogle facts om Community Center. That clock tower is impressive. Oh my god, rygning. Terms of service. Ja, det hedder terms of service, tror jeg. Så,
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. Well, that was a tough role.
That was a tough role, yeah.
Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Nice, TG. Der skal også samles corkkeys i gang.
I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime.
Heinous and terrible, yes. Thomas, han skriver
I've
referat.
come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl. And to bring the one responsible to justice.
Justice. Murmur.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share
så den
advice
rigtig
in
gode,
order to minimize the risk
gode
of
måde.
further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Ja, det skal vi nok.
Those of you with children,
Agent Morgan.
especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places at all costs.
Så som et whiteboard.
Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Ej, der er en, der kom for sent. Ej. Ej. Hvad laver hun? Hvad tænker hun på? Carol McLean. Bar owner and singer. Gør de en sidder.
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
Thomas' sister? Det hele giver mening nu. Det er derfor Thomas er, som han er. Okay.
So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately.
Det er det samme.
The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we...
Hvad så tror I,
That's all I have to say. Thank you.
at morderen sidder til stede i denne sal? Tror I det? Der er den skumleste millionær, jeg nogensinde har mødt. Harry.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
Okay, Harry.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Stuart.
Mr. Stewart. Han er så kryptisk og så mystisk. Kryptisk og mystisk. Wow. Mystisk.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Fantastisk musik. Hey, George.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Det er fordi, når der er helt stille i spillet, kan jeg så høre den der tone.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing?
I don't know, Thomas.
I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo?
Jamen, altså, den lyder bekendt, den lyd.
But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What?
Sådan en lyd af...
Now? Here?
Hvad hedder det?
Yes, please. This is vital
Ja,
for
sådan
our
lav
investigation.
ikke lytone. Den tone som elektroniske
Okay,
ting siger.
if it's gonna help you any.
Men den er sådan lidt, når man lægger mærke til den, sådan ret irriterende.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
G.O.
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
What are you saying? Jeg ved, hvem G er.
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
Ej, det er cringe.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s. Quite a performance.
Mysterious.
Mysterious,
Very
very
poetic.
poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
This is your
the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper.
The proper must do the proper. The
It
proper
is not
time.
yet mine.
What?
That is Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that
Would
be
that be? Yet again.
informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr.
So
Stewart.
says.
So,
Mr. Stewart.
Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that
Han er
what you're trying to say?
FBI-agent. Scumbag. Så
Cut the
det er
poetic
hans job
rubbish,
at
Harry, and
mistænke
tell us what
alle.
you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Så kommer George og ødelægger det.
Mr. Francis York Morgan,
Ignorerer bare
close
George.
attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions.
Premonitions. Spillet af Deadly
Small
Premonitions.
they may be,
Premonition.
they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
Det gør vi nemlig. Don't we, Zack? Yes, we do. Sort kaffe. Lige hvad jeg har brug for.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet?
Nej.
When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Okay, fedt mand. Jeg skal op med gratis aftensmad. Især hvis det er vafler til aftensmad. Suspect. Han er bleg. Hvad sker der for det? Kan jeg se herfra?
Agent.
Brian the Insomniac. Det er mig i spillet.
Good evening,
crap.
Mr.
Brian, the Great
Brian.
Panther.
Okay, det er måske ikke
Mr.
mig.
Brian.
Men
I like the rest.
Insomniac, det passer meget godt.
Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so
Okay, det er ikke mig.
too
Holy
soon.
crap, mand.
Too
Han er creepy.
Too soon to go
Creepy
to
as
the grave.
fuck.
so sad, so sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna, blonde hair,
Okay, han er
so
fucked.
bright.
Han sover stadig. Sidder jeg på.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
Young Sister, du kan lide alle de der mærkelige, lidt creepy typer. Jeg ved ikke, jeg synes han er for mistænksom. Jeg synes han er for mistænksom. Og jeg tror stadigvæk det er tvillingerne, jo. Hvad fanden? Der er cowboyder. Cowboyder.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn. Oh yeah.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on
Good
the police
point.
now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
Quint.
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
Og det er heller ikke creepy overhovedet, York, at du
Sorry
siger det.
if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Like a book. Hold kæft, han er sej, altså.
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar.
Sweary.
65.
Richard Dunn, oh yeah.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
Smart as York.
How did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot.
Jeg har været inde og kigge ind i hendes vindue.
How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Der vil York sgu matchet der. Hold your breath. Those two smell. Og shit. Han er altså også cool. Hey, Penny, Polly. Jeg kunne ikke huske, hvad hende gamle hed. Hey. Nej. Det minder mig... ja, jeg skulle til at sige, det minder mig om Lock Lady.
My pot is getting cold.
Roaming Sigourney. The Pot Lady. Ah. Okay.
Hey, mister. My pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney.
Gryden bliver kold for
Now, what is
fanden.
the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Ej. Hvor er det godt. Hey, Gina og Jack. Jeg skal lige snakke med Gina og Jack. Og Jim. God gamle Jim.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their
They're
grandfather.
fine. There's a suspect.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to.
York is
do my
just a
job.
material girl in a material
But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Hello again, Agent York.
Hello again.
How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Good, thanks.
My name's
And you?
Gina.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you have any information that could help me out?
Information sounds difficult and not my kind of conversation.
Okay.
Anyways,
Nogle af de her
you
karakterer
should
har
come
virkelig
by
en
the
overtrædet
gas stand again. I'll give you the best service in town.
bevægelser.
Zach, perhaps you can tell me. Why Why did she bother coming here?
Jack.
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it! I might open up if you introduce me to, I don't know, a Ben Franklin or two.
Oh, what a creature. Guess there's always someone like him in every
What a
town.
creature. Så egentlig vi gemmer, hvor vi snakkede med en god del af dem. Jeg kender jeg ikke. Og ja, slangeskinsbukser.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Altså.
Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me
Panda
the
Bear.
gunsmith.
Wesley Snipes.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Nice
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Here's what I got. Hvorfor sælger han slikkepinden?
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
Today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
Taler militærsprog. Badass. Olivia. A suspect. Hello, suspect.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
Oh, det er ham. Fucking Nick.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Til at arbejde med.
Can you tell me if you noticed anything strange about Anna before the incident?
Well, I'm not sure if this will be of any help, but...
Anything, no matter how small, could be of help.
Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal.
A criminal monster.
A criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Ej, og så det der smil der. Jeg er agent Francis York Morgan. Oh yeah. Jeg ville virkelig ønske, jeg havde den selvtid. Holy crap, man. Carol. Heavy cigarette. Holy crap, man. Og en, han kan bonde med, som der også ryger af det.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face, always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Holy shit. It's like creepy.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Ja, så gider hun ikke mere. Så er done. Han sagde det for noget forkert. Så bare have blevet med at ryge, jo. Bare have blevet ved. Bare have blevet ved. Ja, jeg kan ikke snakke i dag, det er fuldstændig. Det er også det er så sindssygt varmt i dag, altså. Holy crap. Altså, er der nogen damer i den her by, der ikke er lune på York? Altså. Og hvem er I så? Og hvorfor ligner I to hinanden på en prik? Der er flere tvillinger i byen. The hell? Prøv at se. Okay, jeg synes, at hun ligner også, men det gør hun ikke helt. Prøv at se, de to, de er jo ens. No relation to the case, I'd figure. Hvordan ved du det? De er enæggede tvillinger. Hvorfor ved York egentlig ikke, hvem der er morderen så? Hvis han ved, at de her ikke er morderen. Nå. Jeg tror, vi har... Ja, jeg tror, vi har snakket med alle nu. Sådan nogle gange. Altså, jeg har ikke snakket med dem, jeg kender. Der var en rejse. Doktoren og sygeplejersken. Og ham her.
So you're the FBI agent,
Okay.
are you?
The General. Scrapyard. Nice.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Det er vigtigt at snakke med ham.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam
Oh
War.
no, he was a name.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
Ej, hvor er han gammel og sur,
Soldier, if you want to
altså.
hear more, you come to my office.
Man skulle næsten tro, Yoshi var i spillet.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Et spejl. Hvad? Du skal ikke... Jeg er da ikke gammel og sur. Altså. Jeg er bare gammel.
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some
Det
time
er
to
derfor
pay her
for
a visit.
burn
Yes,
Yoshi.
you should.
Så
And
kommer
I'd
Chichi og
appreciate it
burner
if you
mig.
could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice.
He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some
Hvis
kind
bare jeg
of
var lige så...
hero, but I don't think
Før
so
jeg så
at
ung
all.
ud, ung og
People
skarp ud
don't
som York.
understand why he's in the autopsy room all day. But I do.
A man can only dream.
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach.
Ja.
You must be
Jeg
loaded.
begynder at tale med mig selv.
Rich and young.
Snak med...
A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you.
Det er det, jeg skal.
Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Så spillede jeg det sådan helt åbenbaring for mig. Nå. Så burde jeg have snakket med alle, undtagen Holly.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking
What
about
kind of
back when
play?
this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh,
Ja, nu skal hun tænke. Det går ikke, det her.
no,
Det er ligesom mig, det der.
nothing.
Hvad var det nu, det hed?
Doesn't
Hvad var
ring
det nu?
anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting
nu
what we
synes jeg
saw.
sådan.
He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about.
Står han så også og
His
sådan
eyes
tapper
were
sig
so
selv
sparkling,
på
like a
brystet?
happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and
Men
get
nogle
things
gange
ready.
tænker jeg også,
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
at det er omvendt, ikke? Altså, når han begynder at snakke om et
Zach,
eller
I
andet.
think she could embarrass the
Rant om et eller andet,
toughest of
så...
the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
Ej, hun er da en kær gammel dame, siger. Okay, så den første, så er Polly bare gået. Nå, nej, ikke gik den første. Så må de være ret vigtige, de der. Hey, Keith.
Hey, York, you were rocking it large up there.
Først stod sådan der.
Was I? I haven't been on stage like that since elementary school.
You made me think, man, like, things can't go on like this. We need, like, some action or something. I was pretty psyched up, you know, before you got on stage. I was like, dude, a real
Dude.
psycho in town. Pretty
Pretty
sweet
sweet gig,
But
man.
now, I mean, dude, that lunatic could be any one of us, man. I don't want to think of that whack job coming after my family. Makes me shudder all over, man. It was way too heavy. You'll catch him, right, FBI?
Of course. But you need to be able to take care of those you love too.
You're right, man. Right on the level. I need to do what's right for my family, man. You lit my soul, man. Thanks, FBI.
Thanks, FBI. Dude.
Hey, Lily.
Agent York, your speech frightened some of us a little. You should work on being more sensitive with words when talking to groups.
Really?
Så er der kritik.
I tried my best to be gentle. So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Just Becky, really. She works part-time at the store. She's been acting strange recently.
Strange. How?
I took the boys along to visit her house today. I was just worried, you know, because she hasn't come into work at all after that incident. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
Er det hende, der har de tvillinger? Er det hende, der er mor
Perhaps we
til
should give
tvillingerne?
Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Det har jeg ikke helt forstået. Han har samme hårfarve.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Hvad? Okay, super. Det giver god mening. Back in the hole. What the fuck? Nick, han er simpelthen så sur. Hvem er det så? Ja. Altså, jeg tror ikke på Thomas. Thomas, han er sgu for cute, altså. Det tror jeg ikke. Men nogle af de der cowboy-typer, de er altså lidt... Jeg har mange penge, mand. $8,000. Hvor meget man kan få for $8,000. Hvor mange jakkesæt man kan få. Holy crap. Thanks, FBI.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner? That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think?
Yo.
We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
Shit, man. Det er godt, han advarer mig. Hey, Muni, velkommen til. Det går nok, at du er lidt forsinket. Sådan er det jo. Så er det godt, at vi streamer helt til klokken 22. Ej, Emily. Så er der endelig en form for... Nej, det er okay. Der er en date med hele politistationen.
Sheriff here for a long time now. And this is the
Den ser god, den burger, man. Holy crap, man.
Our town is a little odd in some ways.
Okay, hun spilder øl over det hele, hvis hun holder øl på den måde. Bare...
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shot
nice one.
in a milk barn, maybe. Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of
Prøv at se,
cases
hun
have you
holder
dealt
den
with in
øl
the
på.
past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period.
Og så bliver der
He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life. To eat from
det gør nervøs.
as a urine cup.
Okay, what
He
the
hated
fuck?
women.
Det er nu, han sagde, han har været på.
That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum.
What?
Then he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual.
Okay, så en rom og cola i et menneskekranje.
The
What
question
the...
of his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane.
Oh, really?
Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing, but...
York, han formår bare at lave
those he had used to release
small talk. Altså, holy crap.
He would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty one.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up.
Vores teori er, Titi, at Zack, det er os. Fordi han siger jo, what do you think, Zack, inden man kan lave et valg.
A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small.
Det er sjovt med til fødselsdag.
Always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Well said, Agent Morgan. We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that?
Det var almindeligt for ham, tror jeg, Titi. FBI-agent. He's seen some shit.
Of course, but still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither.
Thomas, say no.
I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Excuse us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience.
Det skulle da
Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
Det skulle da ham. Det skulle da York, der har fucket den der dinner date op, mand. Bare rolig, Thomas. Vi skal nok fange personen, der har gjort det her. Nå. Men så er det noget med, at jeg har en sidequest, hvor jeg skal hjem til George. Men det er jo nok ikke noget, jeg skal gøre nu, når det er aften. Titi tror også, det er Thomas. Så hende og Dalek er på Thomas. Ej, jeg har jo næsten ikke noget benzin i tanken. Okay.
So, where shall we go next?
Jeg kører. Fantastisk. Jeg må ikke, at der er nok benzin i tanken til at komme til hotellet, tænker jeg. Jo, altså. Masser. Desværre, Muni, så gik du glip af, at vi afhørte alle byens beboere. Ikke alle byer, alle dem, man kan snakke. Der er nogen, som han simpelthen bare siger, de er ikke mistænkte, og sådan er det. Det var sgu meget sjovt. Nu har vi mødt alle main characters. Så ud over Annas mor. Det kommer vi til. Typewriter.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress.
Chapter wrap-up, måske.
First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation and skull fractures were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Yeah. Red candy. Red seed.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime. A total of 4 things.
Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Ja. Det var et stykke regnjakke. Nej, selvfølgelig, det var også...
That's right. A broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel.
Stiletto Heel, som nok
There's
er...
also the possibility
Jeg
that
kan
a
huske, hvad
third
hedder.
party
Carol.
carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
Så det er hende, der har
We
net.
use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything?
Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
What do you think she was holding on to? That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark.
Butler. Jeg tror ikke, han er en butler.
The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo
Vandtjem, jeg troede, du
of
skulle
an
skrive anmeldelse.
upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the town folk.
Scotty mener, det er Polly.
A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and barmaid.
Carol McLean.
She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack,
Det er hende, der
the owner
har
of the
de
diner.
røde stiletter.
Both of them seem to be hiding something.
Det er gryden, der har gjort det.
The owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been
Han er
thinking,
også en suspicious.
one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
Oh, and on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything.
Nej, okay, jo.
But it did make me feel strange. Nostalgic and sad almost.
Sigourney Weaver, the pot lady, ja.
I think this case may take a while.
Klokken er 3. The hour of the beast. The mocking of the Trinity. Okay. Ja, jeg mindes ikke noget om en alien. Ja. Sådan en hund. Det er meget mystisk, det her. Meget fedt, de laver sådan en opsummering. Shit, man, jeg har kun klaret første kapitel. Crazy. Nå. Jeg ved selvfølgelig ikke, hvor mange kapitler der er. Ja, første episode.
Are you thirsty? You must be very
Oh yes, very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee? Coffee with milk.
De er så creepy.
That's all.
Især i den her drøm. Ej, okay. Der er 6 episoder. Okay. Fair nok. Den første episode er rimelig lang, så det gør det til.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Oh, Becky. Ja. Det er hende, jeg heller ikke har mødt. Anna's friend.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name
Har vi ligesom lært, hvordan spillet kører, ikke, Chichi? Så får det måske lidt nemmere for de andre.
You must
Jeg prøver jo også at nyde.
take a sip of coffee and go.
Kæft, små tvillinger, der er creepy, altså.
Huh?
En åben dør. Åh, cookies. Episode 2, part 1, okay. Det, nej, hvis jeg kun har klaret episode 1 ud af 6, så har jeg nok ikke gennemført det snart. Og nu er det altså lige begyndt at blive spændende, altså. Nu er der begyndt at komme mystiske mennesker og ting og sager. Okay, vildt nok rum.
That's me when it happened.
Da han begyndte at se de der mærkelige ting. Vi er dårlige til det? Nej, det tror jeg ikke rigtig, man kan være. Det kan man godt i combat-sekvensen. Der klarer jeg mig faktisk ret godt. Hvis jeg selv skal sige det. Det er regnvejr. Okay.
Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly.
Oh nej. Breakfast with Polly. Det er så mærkværdigt. Nå. Vi skal se, om jeg har fået renset noget tøj. Okay, den er stadigvæk brand. New chapter, brand new clothing. Oh fuck. Men jeg skal lige have nogle flere stopples, før vi bliver Shape.
Whoa there!
Whoa there!
Did you need something?
Doggy.
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
Forrest Kaysen, sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you.
Kaysen,
I travel
Forrest
a whole
Kaysen.
lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the Special Agent Scarface. that
Special
everyone's
Agent
yakking about.
Scarface.
Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Call me York. That's what it
You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here.
Uff. Det var Tina, du får bytte hånden af, mand.
Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
What?
So, what brings the
It's
old
not about me.
FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something like that. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be and, why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach,
Do
do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen.
F.
F.
K.
This show has just begun.
Hørte I det? This show has just begun. Så side quests.
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
Sygt vejr.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Ah, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
As a matter of fact, he did. Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No. Only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
Kan du aldrig huske det, Muni? Hvad kaffen sagde til dig?
Is there anyone he hasn't
Remember
given
what
a
the
sapling
coffee said?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
No, mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we? Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right,
Oh,
Zach? But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The powers of entropy. The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
Remember what the coffee said. Han lavede faktisk en sidequest til mig. Hey, FK! FK, wait up!
Hey, York. Hey, York. Hey, York.
Willie.
Er det Willy, der har
How
et
are you doing, boy?
sidequest? Det er det sgu da nok.
Hey, Willie, wait! Where are you going?
Det er Willy, der er sidequesten.
You got me, Kaysen. Willie just ran off with some bones I was carrying as evidence.
Bones?
I can't really go into the details, but I need them.
York, that's not good. Willie loves bones. He's a dog. And carrying bones around with him is like, well, like throwing a blonde in a bikini into a boy's locker room. It's almost like you were asking for trouble. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to forget about your bones. I better run after him now. I'll see you later.
Forget about them. If I gave up that easily, then I wouldn't be a good federal agent, would I, Zach? We're going to have to search his house, Zach. Let's get back those precious bones.
Snack for Willy. Willy. I don't know. Men jeg valgte at fokusere på, at hunden er meget glad for ben.
Oh, hi.
Åh. Den er sej. Holy crap. Og cola. What? Det er en syg cola. Og en hotdog. Så må jeg godt lige rende rundt med en hotdog i lommen. Nå, okay. Men vi ser os lige tilbage og skifte tøj, fordi jeg er nødt til at have den der nye suit på. Det regner jo. Så vil jeg også have rainy stripes på. Holy shit, det er smooth, man. What? Okay. Jeg har fundet en ny yndlingssæt. Holy crap, man. Det er nice. Men det regner i dag. Det er ikke så godt i den her by, jo. Så det er interessant. Så er der jo meget, der er jo lukket. Nogle spacey suits. Nice.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George.
Hvorfor er George
Dreamland was
så...
quite nice.
You do look well rested.
Hvorfor er de så flinke nu?
I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation.
Det ved jeg sgu ikke, Buddy.
In such a small countryside town.
Det tror jeg ikke.
Amazing, Zach.
Det er så folk holder sig hjemme, så ikke de bliver fristet til at gå ud og shoppe, ikke muligt. Nå. Jamen, hvad er klokken? Det er 10. Så skal vi godt lige tage ind til hende. Inden vi begynder at tage rundt til forskellige steder og se om... det stopper med at regne. Okay.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek
George, han er kulturel.
It's just like Diane to name it that way.
Is she that intelligent a woman?
Maybe. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Did you see how Emily reacted, Zach? I sense that
Jeg begynder at have et godt skæg nu.
popular
Hvad sker der?
among other women. I can't wait to meet her.
George.
The gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
Det bliver godt, når han får et rigtig langt skæg. Det bliver rigtig godt. Se hvordan folk de begynder at behandle ham. Shit, de har ikke tanket bilen. Inden jeg tror, så skal jeg så lige sætte tanken. Okay, så det er herude af. Mener jeg. Hvad laver Pot Lady ude i ingenting? Georges house skal vi også til. Sydøst for junk. Okay, jeg kan simpelthen ikke finde det her. Nej, det er en mødbarn. Jeg har sgu lige været den anden dag. Der var den. Jeg skal finde ud af, hvor jeg er i forhold til det. Så jeg tror bare, vi skal ned ad den vej der. Nej. Vi skal op over floden, og så til venstre, ned ad den vej der. Shit, kun 20% tilbage. er simpelthen forfærdeligt til det kort der. Det er fordi, der ikke er en GPS. Jeg er for vant til GPS. Jeg føler mig nærmest som Patrick lige nu, altså. Nu kommer der et gastank. Når vi det lige akkurat, eller hvad? Ja, det gør vi sgu. Lige på et hængende hår. Yeah! Så er det Gina. Der kommer selvfølgelig alt det. Nej.
Uh-huh.
Vi tager altså ikke special service i dag. Bilen er lige... Det er lige regnet. Der kommer altså ikke nogen special service. Vi har andre ting. Vi skal også nå andet end at få the special service til bilen. Ellers må I selv købe spillet og unlocke special service. Det ville være meget nice lige at tage ned til Junkyard. Jamen, i anledning af dette Premonition, som jo er et Peggy 18 spil, der har vi jo sat mature audience på, så... Men igen, special service kan jo være alting. Hvad tror du det er egentlig? Altså, det er jo faktisk bare en speciel bilvask, som kun Gina kan finde ud af. Så det er bare dig, der tænker sjovt for det her. Det er rigtigt også. Det er bare endnu en af hans måder at prøve at sabotere streamen på. Okay. Nu bliver jeg altså lige nødt til at skride. Hey, Retro-Lasse, Kav og Bunker, mand.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll meet
up with you later.
Agent York, the gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Dumbbells
Please
der.
keep that in mind and don't be late.
Ja, Emily. Retro-Lasse er morderen, ja. I know. Hey, General. Carol's car. Hvor er min bil? Handling difficult. Medium, det kunne være meget nice. Okay, så skal vi nærmest have den der. Det virker som en ret nice bil. Men så du ikke, Jonesy, at den morder, der er i, når man er i de der kampsekvenser, han har altså en økse. Hvor er min bil så? Min nye bil, jeg har købt. Der er den. Holy shit, den er nice. Nå. Så se om der var andet. Kan jeg komme herover nu? Det er kraftigt, hvad jeg kalder en ordentlig bil, det her. Ja. Rigtig benzinslur. Åh. What? Holy okay, shit, den kører stærkt. Det kommer til at blive min død, det her.
Zach, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in.
Remember Liz? Prom queen? Elizabeth Scott Moore.
She could be royalty with a name like that. But you know, she was like an actress from a B-movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth.
Say, Zach, were you with me back then?
You know, that mole was made with makeup, right? We happened to be on the same bus once. I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day?
Jeg er ked af det i år. Men nu,
Let's take a walk around here.
Nu skal vi altså...
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Well, the gallery closes at 1700. But there's no real reason to hurry.
The pot lady.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Could you explain what you're talking about?
What are you rambling on about? My pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry! Hurry!
Zach, I guess we're going to have to drive her home. But I wonder what happens when her pot gets cold.
Det har jeg ikke lyst til at finde ud af. Så så hun ting ihjel. Det er hende, der er morderen, når gryden den bliver kold.
Now, get the car going! My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, jeg skal finde ud af, hvad fanden hendes hus er. Hvad er det her? Det er korpstrammen. Okay, så vi skal bare... Hvad er det her? Ja, det er det. Okay, så vi skal bare skynde os.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it?
Men jeg har en hurtig bil.
Oh, my pot is going to get cold.
Shit, et sygt kvarter over. Det bliver sikkert endnu sværere af de andre Coldpot missioner. Hun bruger fancy, mand. Hvad sker der? Ja, det er også den konklusion, vi har taget med, vi har lavet med lige. Det er Lock Lady bare i det her spil. Ja, det er The Lock Lady. The pot knows everything. Cheers all.
If you can't find the person you are looking for, you need to look at things from a different angle. There is only one truth, but more than one is always visible. Like cooking a
Det er lidt ligesom at høre på kaffe.
for it to boil together. Just make sure it doesn't get burnt. And
Hun mangler en sko også.
You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly.
Oh my! My pot is getting cold again! Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
God idé. Kæft, det kvarter at bo i, mand. Der er skoen. Very strange, Zack. Nå, nu skal vi til Art Gallery. Og hvordan kommer vi så derhen? Hvad vil du gøre? Den her vej, så. Oj. Ja, den er alt for hurtig til den her bil her.
Zack, picking up from where we left off, Zack, don't you think there are a lot of good-looking women in this town?
It's like heaven compared to the town we grew up in.
Do you remember Liz? Prom queen?
Jeg gav $1,400 for den.
More. She could be royalty with a name like that.
But you know, she was like an actress from a B-movie, wasn't she? Bleached blonde hair, too much makeup, clothes showed off her cleavage, and that mole by her mouth. Say, Zack, were you with me?
Så et had medium break og difficult handling godt nok.
We happened to be
Lad
on
det
the
vist med
same bus
fast
once.
cars.
I saw her drawing it on with makeup. I wasn't surprised, I guess. Just impressed that she would go that far to create that image. Do you remember that movie we went to go see that day? I'll give you a hint. It was the fourth in a popular series, and was produced by Menahem Golan's Canon Films. Figured it out, Zack? Think it over then. Call it your homework until next time.
Wow. Oh shit, mistede jeg Agent Honor. Shit, man. Agent Horror. Ikke så godt. Kæft, det er creepy. Art Gallery.
Emily, Mr. FBI agent made it here all by himself.
George, Emily, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm going to talk to Diane alone. You two just wait out here.
What the hell are you saying?
Så du får snart mange loot crates, Chichi.
I know, it's very rude of me. I know. But also very important. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions of the suspect. This is just how I do things, and I'd appreciate your understanding.
Så er der garanteret combat inde i det Art Gallery.
But go on then. You're not gonna listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zack, let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Men han er så klasse. Jeg kan ikke komme over, hvor cool York han er. Han er min nye idol. Quirky, skægstube og stribet jakke. Ej, han skal lige have lidt mere. Han skal have lidt noget skæg af mig. Så
Hello.
Kæft, det er creepy, det der sted. Ja, der kommer så meget combat. Det er ret fedt, vil jeg sige. Ret fedt Art Gallery. Meget større indenfor, end det var udenfor, synes jeg.
Let's take a look around then, Zack.
It's at least 5 meters tall. Object art. Jeg kan ikke snakke fransk. Holy crap. Okay. Så er der bare sådan nogle mannequiner. Det er noget creepy. Oh, save. Let's save. Oh. Shit, mand. Vi har allerede spillet 1,5 time. Hvor bliver tiden af? Holy crap, mand. Okay. Hvad laver hun her?
Hello, Olivia. Do you like
Nice
art?
billede.
Yes, I do. Well, I mean, I like trees.
I like trees.
Trees. Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all trees. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to
Den
the
også spillet
diner.
gudspillet, true.
Zach, she was lying about something. She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
Oh, really? There's tons of trees. Hvad? Hallo? Trees at twilight. Tree at sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterflies, pass to the office, number of red trees. The special exhibition room, what do you have? A, tree at sunset, B, red leaves, pass to the office. Så kan man eddermame godt lide træ, eller billeder af malerier af træer. Okay. Okay. Jeg tror, jeg begynder at se, hvad der sker.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Oh. Okay, klamt sted alligevel. Så er der altså røget laks. Åh. Oh. Red butterflies frolicking. A large stream of red butterflies. It's almost as if it's burning. Okay, interessant. Der var jo noget i den note, der nævnte noget med red butterfly. Dancing red butterflies. Tree at sunset, red leaves. Pass to the office. Number of red trees. From the special exhibition. Ja. Der er i hvert fald et på det der. Der er et rødt. Ja, jeg har også skrevet ned. Analogt. Okay, så red trees in the sunset. The special exhibition. Okay, det er helt i orden, synes jeg. Det er meget fedt, at du prøver at være her, selvom du er lidt betænkelig ved spillet. What the fuck? Okay. I can't leave now. Seeing the chain in the water. Okay, skal vi se igen. Okay, det lyder med et mærkeligt... mærkeligt museum, det her. Holy crap. Eller kunstgalleri er det jo sådan set. Se engang her, fordi der er jo... Jeg er rimelig sikker på, at det første billede, det her. Skal vi se engang her. Tree at sunset. Trees at twilight. Twilight sunset, det er jo det samme. Så ja. 6 trees. Okay, jeg prøver. Gå med den der. Så red leaves. Red leaves, og så er der også et til her. Altså også number of red trees. Special exhibition. Lige tjekke en gang, om jeg har overset noget herude. Number of red leaves. Så nok i det næste rum, kan jeg forestille mig. Ja, jeg er lige gået i gang med detective mode her. Okay. Det kunne faktisk godt være, at det var træet ude i entréen. Der træ ting. Men ja, det er så der Red Butterflies Frolicking. Det er den mangler. Så den har vi ligesom løst. Den del er gået. autumn leaves, a beautiful painting depicting 4 trees in their reddish splendor. Jeg tror, vi har den nu. Nu må vi se, om jeg har ret. Yes! Hold kæft, mand. First try igen. Det kører bare, altså.
Like I said, there's no point in you having this. I can put it to far better use. I'm taking it with me, okay?
That's fine by me then, as you wish.
Die.
The FBI agent, right? Just wait a moment, please. I'll be right with you.
Bedre end. Det er også muligt.
So there's no way you could have been at the scene of the crime.
That's right. I was drinking at the bar with Nick until early morning. I'm sure if you ask him about it, he'll say the same.
Hun minder mig lidt om...
Very well. I'll be sure to do that.
Ada.
One other thing. That argument with Carol just now.
She's always like that. She thinks of me as an enemy, always bickering at what I say.
Is there any reason for that?
Perhaps because someone she liked ended up with me in my bed?
That would explain it, yes. If I may be so bold, who was the lucky man?
Oh, I sleep with anyone I wish. Anyone I prefer to sleep with. I guess she had her eye on one of them, but I don't know who it was exactly. I could sleep with you, if you like.
I'm flattered by your offer, but I don't think that would be appropriate. You're exactly the kind of woman a man in my job should never get involved with.
Isn't that a shame, darling?
Denied.
I'll be frank. Right now, you are not a suspect. But both Zach and I are certainly feeling shaky about you.
If you want to remain in the clear, just watch yourself from now on.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Artists and art lovers, we love a good thrill.
Thank you for your help. I have nothing further to ask you at the moment. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Er nu lidt flustered, York? Nej, det kan ikke passe. Han er meget hurtig ude, vil jeg sige. Og så er der jo så... Og vi har mistet de penge der. Ja, men fuldstændig skræmt væk. Jeg troede, vi skulle have en længere samtale om hendes involvering. Nu har jeg brugt, jeg ved ikke, hvor lang tid på at knække koden til hendes kontor. Altså, kom on.
I had a chat with Diane. She said she was at the bar drinking with Nick at the time of the murder. We need to confirm her story. Let's talk to Nick at the diner.
Very well, Agent Morgan. I have to head back to the department and clear up some paperwork. Go with Emily to the A&G diner.
Okay, then.
I'll show you the way. The diner's open from 9 to 2100.
Just as we suspected, Zach. Diane is the key to this case. I have a feeling she will lead us right to the criminal.
Evan?
That's
Ew.
decent.
JK?
Looks like the
No,
show
FK,
has just
sorry.
begun, and it has an all-star cast.
Okay, pyt. Jeg ved faktisk ikke, hvad Emily har af militær.
Emily, do you know a man named Forrest Kaysen?
Kaysen? Yes, I know him. The sapling salesman, right? He always uses strange comparisons when he talks.
I'd like to know more
Oh,
about
you don't say.
What does he do when he comes to town?
He's a salesman, so I guess he sells things? Maybe he comes on vacation. We haven't seen many tourists recently, but he comes pretty often.
Is that all?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems quite friendly with the Ingrams, with Isaac and Isaiah. Maybe you should ask them about Kaysen.
Okay, I will.
What's up? Okay. Hej, Dalek. Velkommen til.
Emily, don't you find it a bit suffocating to be around George so much?
Well, we aren't always together. And anyway, I've gotten used to him.
Impressive. Women are very adaptable.
No, it's not like that, actually. George is hard-headed, sure, but he's also a hard-working man. That's why the townsfolk trust him so much.
The very epitome of the rural sheriff.
That's right. He isn't some hotshot FBI agent. This place isn't like the city. Everyone knows everyone else.
What about you and Anna? Were you two close?
No, not close, really. I don't seem to have much in common with teenagers nowadays. All they talk about are boys, clothes, and accessories. I don't have much interest in any of those things.
There is a gap between a teenager and being in your 20s.
Everyone's different, that's all. Me and you, too.
Zach, I'm not liking the way this conversation is heading. Let's concentrate on driving instead.
Så jeg gider ikke have den her samtale længere. Nu smutter vi. Okay. Det er myten, der er ankommet. Okay. Det går rigtig godt med at køre den her bil. Jeg er glad for den. Den har været de $1,400 værd. Det vil jeg sige. Jeg kunne godt tænke mig, at vi kunne køre forbi George, faktisk. Bor han ikke her i området? Eller er jeg endnu inde i byen? Jo, vent, jeg tror faktisk, han bor i området. Men hjemme om aftenen, okay. Fint nok. Så tager vi ind til dineren. George vil bare være med. Eller faktisk så valgte han ikke at være med den her gang. Han tog tilbage til stationen. Bare godt jeg ikke mister penge.
Let's just focus on getting to the diner and cut the chit-chat.
Den der, når der stod der var difficult handling, så var det sgu sandt. Holy shit, jeg er svært ved at styre den. Nej, det er ikke Chichi er også med på, at det er Thomas, der har gjort det. Men det betyder ikke, at I har ret. Vel? Jeg tror stadig ikke på det, Thomas. Jo, det har en pytte, men han har en lidt anden tatovering på ryggen.
Wonder what the A and G stand for.
Et hjerte med en pil igennem, hvor der står Love G.
I don't know either.
Air and gravity, perhaps? Access and games? Aliens and Godzilla? Who knows?
Is it important to know? Why don't you just ask Nick?
Oh, I will. But first, I need to eat. Wonder what's good here.
Du må være så fucking træt af ham allerede. Altså. 2 dage i byen, og det var...
Welcome, Mr. Agent.
Jeg vil sige, lidt mere end 2 dage.
Let me have your special for today. And some fresh coffee.
Our special today is turkey. A turkey and gravy
Turkey
sandwich.
and gravy sandwich.
Sound good?
Perfect. Emily, you eat something too. It'll be on the FBI.
Okay then, I'll go all out. I'll have the T-bone steak. I usually can't order it because it's a little too expensive.
Skulle jeg været her, da han sagde, remember what the coffee said? Ej, det er jo Harry.
Mrs. Olivia Cormack, I am here for Mr. Stewart's lunch. If it is ready, I'd thank you a bunch.
Yes, of course. Just a moment.
Der er donuts.
Here you go. The usual. 1 turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal sandwich.
Sounds like the sinner's sandwich. Self-inflicted punishment to atone for past sins. He's setting an example.
Hvad var der i den sandwich?
Francis York Morgan, you should try this wonderful lunch. It's more than a delicious, tasty crunch. So says Mr. Stewart.
No, that's fine. I've just ordered my own lunch.
Nej, det var i Harrys sandwich. Hvad var der i den?
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Jelly of...
That is. Mr. Stewart's order is delicious, I should mention. And Mr. Nick Cormack is a genius.
Nå, okay, så var
kalkun.
Kalkun, jordbærsyltetøj og cornflakes.
Mr. Stewart.
What?
Still,
jeg tror ikke, det var det samme som...
I have a hunch I might not like it. You sure that sandwich is that good?
Man kan aldrig sige, der er aldrig imod. Så hvis han har ret, så får man bare at vide, man er...
Making decisions based on
intuition
is always a sign of bad FBI agents. So says Mr. Stewart.
Men kalkun, syltetøj og cornflakes. Det lyder fandme mærkeligt. Holy shit. Nej, hvor ser det forfærdeligt ud. I can't believe
This is fantastic. It's really good. Olivia, I'm sorry, but can I change my order? I'll have what Harry is having. Nick and Diane. They hardly make the perfect couple, do they? Is it widely known that they go drinking together, just the two of them?
To be honest, I don't pay attention to these things.
Not into local gossip?
Well, when I moved here, I was still in high school, and I kept wearing the same wild clothes from my school in Seattle. I was young back then.
Nice.
And before I knew it, there were rumors all over the school. She'll screw anyone. That's what they said. Totally unfounded, of course. Anyway, after that, I just sort of chose not to really trust gossip.
Det er det godt forstå. Det er også noget lort.
I get where you're coming from. I used to dress like a hardcore punk rocker when I was in high school.
Det kunne jeg godt forestille mig. Hvorfor er du overrasket over det, Emily?
You? A
Den
punk
ligner da en.
rocker?
Nobody took my side, even when I had good grades. People rejected me just because of what I wore. I was young
Okay,
then.
hun er færdig. Hun er helt færdig.
Even still, I just don't see you as a
Lad
punk
os se den.
rocker.
Lad os se den.
And you laugh? Look at you. No makeup on.
Så er myten i gang med at klippe.
Uniform, eating a steak for lunch. Okay, back to work. Let's talk to Nick.
Okay. Hun synes måske alligevel... han er lidt sød. Rembrandt and Turner. Han er sgu ikke helt dum, den York. Må jeg ikke komme ind i køkkenet den her gang? Nej.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
Patrick 080807. Hej, velkommen til. Det tror jeg, Pytte. Jeg tror, det gør noget ved en. Hey, FK, han er også i dineren. Jeg kender Inspector Gadget, det gør jeg da i hvert fald.
You?
Jeg må ikke gå endnu.
There's something I'd like to confirm with you, Olivia, if that's okay.
Yes, well, so long as it doesn't take too long.
First, what were you and Nick doing on the night of the murder?
I was here in the diner. Nick said he was going to the bar for a couple of drinks.
Does he go to the bar often? Leaving you to hold up the fort?
Yes. He says he enjoys the conversation with Diane. I thought they went drinking again together that night.
Do the three of you ever go drinking together?
Well, you see, I'm really not into art.
And your husband is well versed in the arts, then, I take it.
Oh, yes. Looking at art and talking about it is his way of relaxing.
People just aren't what they seem. Like a certain someone who was into punk rock 10 years ago.
You are absolutely right, Emily. But you can be an art lover and a liar at the same time. One more thing, Olivia. You just said that you aren't interested in art.
That's right. And...
So, how come I bumped into you at the art gallery? Didn't seem like Nick brought you there. You were there alone.
Well, I like trees,
I like trees.
That's why I went there.
Surely you'd be better off in the forest rather than an art gallery then.
Yeah.
I think you went to the gallery not to see trees, but to see Diane, right?
He's onto something.
You
Han
know
er ved at
the
have den.
answer. Or perhaps this isn't the right place to ask.
Meet me in the backyard. You can get there from the parking lot. I'll wait for you there for an hour after we close up.
Ooh. Special key.
They close at 2100. Should we get something to drink and wait?
Nej. Jeg har nogle ting, jeg skal nå. Eller. Det er sgu nok ikke det, der er de ude i der. Ikke? Det er sgu nok bare, at altså han har allerede, du kom lidt for sent til at se, at han allerede har afvist en femme fatale i dag.
Agent York, what
Som
do
var
we do
meget
now?
direkte. Meget
I want to
direkte.
hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Okay, then I'm gonna make a trip back to the department. I'll see you in the backyard later.
Okay, sounds good.
See you later then.
Zach, about Olivia. I presume she wants to tell us something
Det var
about
da York, der afviste.
Let's hope it's not just
Ja,
something.
man fik
to
ikke engang
gossip
valget,
about.
altså. The doghouse.
Zach, I'm glad I don't need a warrant to search a doghouse.
Ej, come on. Hvorfor ikke? Jeg kan ikke bare gå ind i et hundehus, altså. Got left hand bone.
Looks like we've picked up a little bonus, too. We'll have to give Willie something to make up for this another time.
Root beer! Klokken er kun... Ja, den er kun 11. Vi kan jo tage ud til Georges hus og ryge indtil klokken den er... 19. Og husk, hvor fanden jeg kommer derud. Nej, det tror jeg ikke.
To recap, the movie was the fourth sequel in a series that started in 1978.
That's right, Zach. It was Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Lex Luthor was back. He was played by Gene Hackman. That alone made it a must for all us fans. I don't remember much more about it, though. I'm sure there was more trivia about it. Still, forget 4. Richard Donner directed 1 and 2. Now those two were great movies. Christopher Reeve really shined as Superman.
Actually, Zach, I've got a confession to make.
Promise not to tell anyone because I'd be really embarrassed. I actually like the first 2 Superman movies more than the first 2 Star Wars movies.
What?
I think John Williams did a better job with the theme song for Superman.
What?
But whenever I try to hum it, it always turns into the Star Wars song somewhere along the way.
I know.
Det var lige godt satans, det der. Det var lige godt satans. Og påstå, at Superman er bedre end Star Wars. Skandale. Vi skal den vej. Rejse tilbage og ned. Det var også lige forfyldt tanken igen. Scotty for fanden. Det havde jeg ikke troet. Om dig. Det er okay. Så er der sgu kun en time tilbage. Holy shit, mand. Der er ikke engang været noget combat endnu. Altså, hvad sker der? Ja, men så må du komme lidt tidligere. Ej, jeg ved godt, du skal selvfølgelig lige putte Valdemar og så videre, men... Ej, klar. Puh. Det kunne jeg egentlig godt finde på. Introduce you to a little friend called Benjamin Franklin. Ej, det går ikke.
Benjamin,
3 timer er...
my good buddy.
Hårdt nok i
Listen
forhold.
up. I got something new to tell you.
Og tilbage igen på torsdag.
I'll tell you another one when I see you again.
Tilbage igen på torsdag. Mere Deadly Premonition Origins. Jeg har ikke spist så meget derinde, hvis jeg skal have noget ekstra mad efterfølgende. Nå, jeg har desværre ikke ingredienser. Se, hvor er Georges hus. Sidequest der. Jeg skal rimelig langt for at finde noget, der har åbent til efter 22. Hvad fanden er det? Jeg ved, jeg har set Georges hus i nærheden. Jo, det passer. Det er Georges hus. Okay, så jeg skal op ad den her vej. Så kører vi lige til... Junkyard, tænker jeg. Ej, på næsten nu. Se mig spise på stream. Okay. Skal jeg skaffe kalkuner herude? Syltetøjer. Cornflakes. Måske. Ja, vi må lige se. Om ikke jeg kan overtale mig selv til det. Det er lige før man skulle købe den her bil i stedet for. For at få lidt mere... For man ikke kører lige så galt.
Now then, young fella. How do you feel about your current vehicle?
My vehicle? It's a piece of crap, but I'm not here to talk about that.
And how about a little treasure?
Treasure.
Listen up, young man. My junkyard is actually a mountain of treasure. All kinds of treasure lies in those mountains of junk. The problem is, there's so many, I've lost track of where everything is. You've caught on already. I can see it in your eyes.
Ej, hvor han laid back.
Head out in the yard and find certain things for me. If you help me out, I'll customize your car a little.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you to shut up and listen to your superiors? Now, will you do it or not?
I don't see any reason to refuse.
Well said. First, I'll need some low gear parts. With that, I'll be able to boost the engine of your car. You'll find one around E5. Go! Don't just stand there, get going!
Så er Boysenbærbanden på vej. Eller på... Ja, de er klar. Boysenbærbanden er i aktion. Jeg kan ikke snakke i dag. Jeg er simpelthen... Men hvordan fanden finder vi så de der... En labyrint jo. Det tror jeg ikke. Det kan godt være så. Det er så ikke... Nå, E5, okay. Men hvordan fanden kommer jeg derind? Som jeg ikke rigtig kan. Aha. Så er det bare explosive barrels. What's those? Ja, jeg lyttede ikke ordentligt efter, men godt, Scotty gjorde. Så du altid kan finde det, du mangler. Sounds about right. Det kan være an på, hvor små firkanter du inddeler din lejlighed i. Det behøver ikke at være 1 kvadratmeter. Det kunne det selvfølgelig godt være. Så har jeg sgu 2 forskellige vehicles.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
You sure know how to exaggerate.
You imbecile. Engine boost is vital for bringing back soldiers alive from war.
Engine boost?
Of course. Engine boost is the basis of everything.
Let me tell you a war story, son. I was leading my unit at the very front line.
Things were bad, and sanitary conditions were worse. Endless guerrilla attacks were stripping us of our manpower. Everyone was tired to their limits.
There was one sergeant who really rubbed me the wrong way. The
boys like to call him Crybaby Timothy. He really gave me headaches, I can tell you.
How?
Just by breathing.
Just
His posture was bad. He was weak, slow, easily distracted. I have no idea who thought he was capable of combat in a war zone. He endangered the lives of every member of the unit. Stomach pains. The worst stomach ache ever. Every one of us. It was just cooking. He was using food that was contaminated. I flew into the dugout toilet like an Apache chopper returning to base. I have to tell you, it was a close call.
Det billede der. Mentale billede.
And that's what got me there safely. Right in the nick of time.
What happened to the unit?
You really want to know?
Oh nej.
It was a terrible sight. Powerful, athletic men reduced to walking dead. Blinking like crazy, shaking with pain. Their confidence and self-esteem were all crushed. They almost didn't recover.
An interesting story.
Oh, what the fuck.
So you see the need for engine boost now, do you? I'll keep my side
yeah.
of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Altså begge mine biler, der er opgraderet.
That badge on him is for a sergeant. Looks like it was sewn on something else before it was sewn onto his shirt. I wonder what that's all about.
Han har vel taget en sergeants mærke.
I put in longer pistons and optimized your lower gears. That should add boost to your speed when you accelerate. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
Sejt. Nå, så skal vi se på den nye bil. Den er så også blevet hurtigere. Det der, det var den, jeg havde før, men nu har jeg sgu fået en, der er åben. Holy crap. Okay, bil. Den er lidt nemmere at styre. Og også lidt hurtigt. Jeg skal også lige få en upgrade. Ja, meget bedre. Shit. Og dog. Så ved jeg ikke, hvor hurtigt den anden bil den er blevet nu. Det er jo shit. Det er jo sindssygt. Ja, George.
I went to see every Richard Donner movie on the day they premiered. Every single one. Goonies, Lost Boys, the Lethal Weapon series, but my favorite has to be Lady Hawk. That was back in 1985. The same year as Goonies. Both Rutger.
Oh, man til at skippe det. Der er en speed booster. Den skulle jeg aktivere den. Fuck. Det virkede ikke. Så bare det er generelt boost til min. Det er jo alt den her gang, ja. Så skal vi bare vente på, at George kommer hjem. På klokken 19. Lige æde en hotdog. person. For helvede også. Måske kun i regnvejr, okay. Vi ser på det. Nu venter vi i hvert fald. Det der fucking hoved af dårdyr, der bare bevæger sig, det er super creepy. Også genialt. Vildt nok hus, han har. Jeg kan ikke se en af vinduerne. Det er også politibetjent. Vi kan lige tjekke på kortet. Se hvor George han er. Det irriterer mig, at kortet aldrig bare er mod nord. Altså, det er altid den vej jeg selv facer, så jeg bliver forvirret. Der, Annas mor er hjemme, så det. Så er jeg bare ind og snakke med hende, hvis det er. Diner. Det ser ud som om... Det kan jeg ikke se. Carol og Thomas er hjemme. Nej, de er på Galaxy of Terror. Okay. Det er selvfølgelig hendes natklub. Vejen på vejen, okay. Ja. Quince Dunn. Emily er hjemme. Jeg har jo et sted, jeg skal være efter kl. 21. Jeg skulle godt lige ryge lidt mere. Så skynde mig tilbage til dineren. Det er fordi tiden går så hurtigt. Det er ikke ligesom i andre spil. What? Han er hjemme.
George, which do you prefer, mustard or hot sauce?
You didn't come all the way to my house just to ask me that. You don't have other things you should be doing?
Of course I do. But I'm interested in you right now.
Interested? Agent Morgan, look, my mother is sick. If it's not urgent, I'd rather we did this later.
Is she very ill?
Well, I have to say, it doesn't look good.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
No, this is a private matter. I can't ask for your help.
You know, back in D.C., people always came to me for personal advice. I'm here to help you if you let me.
There's no need for that, Agent Morgan. Please. You need to...
Abide by the rules, right? Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to invade into your private matters.
Oh.
George, I just thought you could use a friend who wasn't redundant.
Back when I was a kid. My mother really liked this flower.
Flower?
Yes. Small
Og
flower.
kæft, så han burner ham
Name.
hver eneste fucking
It
gang.
grows somewhere here in Greenvale, although I must admit I've never seen it actually growing anywhere. I think it would make my mother happy if you could get her that flower.
George, that's good. Great idea. Every woman likes to receive flowers.
Det er måske ikke ret sagt, men fair nok.
You know all about that, right, Zach?
In any case, this is a personal matter. Make sure it doesn't interfere with the investigation.
Of course not, George. But I'm going to find that flower for you.
This flower. Er det den sidequest så, Kim? Eller hvad? Nå ja. Agent Morgan. Jeg er helt glemt, jeg har fundet den
George,
blomst. Godt.
Here it is. The nameless flower.
Agent Morgan.
No need to thank me. I did this on my own, during my private hours. Tell your mother I hope she gets well soon.
Yeah, I'll do that. This'll make her feel at least a little better.
I sure hope so. I really do.
Radio.
Take this. It's an emergency police radio. If you're ever in trouble, use it, and I'll be right there.
Thank you, George.
Okay. Side.
Now, Agent Morgan, don't take this the wrong way. It's not an emotional thank you gift for helping me with my mother. I'm giving you this so we can do our jobs more smoothly, that's all.
Nå, jeg fik en radio. Sejt. Sejt. Okay, nu skal vi se en gang her. Og boom. Hvad vil jeg? Der er mange regler i det. Er det... Er det... Warp, ja, det er fast travel. Nice. Nice. Der er nogen, der kører værre end mig, holy shit. Og save, okay. Now loading. Casen er stadigvæk et diner. Han har sgu da også været ude ved... Han har sgu da været ude ved... ved tvillingerne. Jamen, ja, så er vi da klar til at save en gang, hvis vi kan finde en telefonboks. Så vil vi bare sidde der hele tiden. Det kan jeg godt forstå. Hvis de er så gode, som der påstås. Lily Ingram. Mor til de mest creepy tvillinger ever. $200.
I want to hear what Olivia has to say. Let's kill time until the diner closes.
Skal jeg lige have en cigaret til, bare for god ordens skyld.
Well then, Olivia, talk to me.
Yes. In the beginning, Nick only went to the gallery during the day, but he went so often at some point he became friendly with Diane. They started going out drinking together, and now he doesn't come home until early morning. He always says that they were only drinking when I ask. He blames me for not being able to talk about Turner and Rembrandt, which of course I can't, can I? So what can I say? Finally, I couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. He did go to the bar, to start with. Diane was there too, but the real problem is where they go to next, right? So I waited outside the bar to see where they might go, and they eventually left the bar and headed for the art gallery. But it was already early morning, but it was still dark.
Ja, men han suger bare information til sig.
Diane turned around. It should have been too dark to see me, but I swear, her eyes looked right at me. They seemed to flash for a moment. I was so rattled that I left and went home. The next day, Anna was found dead. I didn't know what to do.
Han er ikke så god til det der empati.
I went to the gallery to talk with Diane about it, to confront her. But once I was there, I couldn't find the courage to go through with it. Then I saw you there, and I just felt I had to go home. Nick has been seeing Diane every night recently. He just left for tonight, too. I really don't know what to do.
York, we ought to take Nick in for questioning.
No, not yet. This alone isn't enough.
Emily, answer me.
This is Emily. Agent York is with me, too.
I've just received word from Thomas at the Sheriff's Department. Something has happened at Becky's house. It was called in by Quint, but he wasn't making any sense.
Det er musik der.
We have no further details. I've sent Thomas over there. Can you go back him up?
Yes, sir.
One other thing. It sounded like he said, Raincoat Killer. This may well be related to the murder case. Take all due precautions.
Shit, man.
No! It couldn't be! Nick? Oh, please, no! What can I do? Nick,
Og så
Olivia,
kommer regnen.
calm down.
Emily, take care of Olivia. I'm heading over to Becky's.
She lives in the big house over by the lake. Hurry!
Just hope this isn't anything serious. Damn it, Zach. We may have screwed up during the investigation.
Begynder at blive rig igen. Så har jeg selvfølgelig valgt en bil, der ikke er lukket.
You better hurry, Zach.
Crap.
Becky's house is by the lake.
Second sacrifice. Oh. Hvad er lige gennem i? Jeg må. Nej, det må jeg ikke. Okay. Og jeg har det igen. Ja, det. Det er før den anden bil, den kører bedre. Ja. Oh shit. Jeg har ikke set under kortet. Oj, skulle jeg have været ned der? Nej. Det er også svært at se med regn der, men den er jo voldsom. Ej, seriøst. Seriøst. Hallo? Ej. Fuck. Rip. Ej. Okay, fuck. Så vil vi lige gøre det igen. Vi kan jo skip cutscene. Det kan også være, at den har lavet et autosave.
Previously during the investigation.
Okay. Musikken er til gengæld fed. Ja, den har lavet autosave. Han ser så stenet ud, når han sidder der.
You better hurry, Zach.
er ikke noget værre, end at man sidder fast i en collider, og man ikke kan gøre noget. Normalt kan jeg jo gå ud af bilen, fordi at jeg er låst til, at jeg ikke må, så kan jeg ikke. Fuck. Ja, det tror jeg også. Lige før jeg ved, kun den anden bil. Der står, hvor der havde difficult. Og et var endnu hurtigere. Men de så hurtigt kan jeg ikke. Ja, nej, nu havde jeg medium speed. Det kan jeg ikke. Det kan jeg ikke nu. Men næste gang jeg kan, så kan jeg skifte til den. Den er også svær at styre, men jeg lavede en game med den her bil. Yes, sådan der.
Oh, Becky.
Sorry. That's all he would say since I got here. Quinn, tell me, what did you see in there? Did you see the raincoat killer? Thomas, did you see Nick here?
Oh, Becky. No. When I got here, he was already like this.
Så er det combat-tid, tror jeg.
Should be here soon. Call George and tell him to get over here. Wait out here. I'm going inside. Once they both get here, follow George's orders, okay?
Yes. But Agent York, isn't it dangerous to go in there alone?
Don't worry. Zach is
Zach is with me.
Zach, let me smoke one first.
Nej, du har ikke tid til det.
I need to clear my head so I can take everything in.
Oh dear lord. Så er vi i fucked up land igen.
Zach, they're here too. I had a nasty feeling about this. Let's hope it's not a big welcoming party.
Whoa, shit. Det var slet ikke forberedt på. Hold da kæft. And Sonic the Hedgehog. Ja, lige præcis. 2 døre. Hvad skal vi gøre? Det er rimeligt.
Zach, that's a strange coincidence. Look. Red velvet. Just like the place where Anna was murdered.
Start profile. Så kører vi igen. Ja. Det er sådan noget skummel nogen. Skumle visions han får. Sådan er det jo.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Yes, bullseye. Amazing.
Amazing. Låst. Fuck. Fuck. My what? Fucking creepy again. Hide.
Amazing. Amazing. Bullseye. Great. Bullseye. Great.
Var det creepy ved den der musik. Nu hører jeg den så ikke.
Amazing.
Ja, præcis, Peter.
Yes, yes, great. Great. Nice shot. Amazing. Amazing. Great. Nice shot. Nice shot. Amazing.
Really intense there.
Amazing. Nice shot. Great. Yes. Great. Nice shot.
går bare amok.
Yes.
Altså, der er lidt klammer og lidt mere intenst i det her sted, end det plejer at være.
Yes, yes, yes. Nice shot.
Ja, rimelig weird. Men det er den reelle... Det reelle hus, hun bor i. Hvor man nok det samme. Sker der de her mærkelige ting? Det ved jeg sgu ikke. Jeg tror, at Mooney har ret i, at der er et eller andet med noget subconsciousness, der er på spil.
Huh?
Okay. Chok, mand. Jeg troede, det var et eller andet. Det var bare det der fucking omvendte peace-tegn. Holy shit. Og så ser vi sikkert The Killer. Han smiler bare. Klamlyd, det spiller.
Amazing. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Fuck. Jesus. Det var dumt vinkel. Ja, det skal jeg nok prøve i hvert fald. Men, shit, mit mad. Jeg har glemt at spise. Fuck, mand. Forhåbentlig finder jeg noget mere. Okay. Red seed. Jeg lavede 2 spor. Nice. Just want to die.
Nice shot. Yes.
Ja, måske. Okay, så er vi her igen. Okay, så man tager en af gangen. Ja. Det er meget nice. Det med linje, at det her er det sidste sted. Savværket. Hvad fanden? The asshole is here.
Huh? I see you.
Fuck. Så er raceplads i gang igen. Det er byksen. Jeg kan også gemme mig der. Jeg synes, det er meget bedre, hvad jeg ikke gjorde. Jeg får mange senge i det her hus også.
Where are you? Where are you hiding?
Det skal jeg da ikke sige til dig, altså. Stress går rapidly.
Where are you?
It's not. Hold your breath. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that's it, bro. Nej, det hørte jeg ikke. Oh. Og så har han en ny økse. Det er så sindssygt. Jeg kæder, der var en masse agent.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Ja, det hører han heller ikke.
Yes. Amazing. Yes.
Men det synes man, det er lavet som om, at man kan... Altså, vildt meget, hvad for en vej man tager, så det er anden gang, at videre. Ham. Assault rifle.
Great.
Den her vej. Okay. Også på den anden vej. Shit! Altså dodge, okay. Nej. En af de sekvenser. Okay, jeg slipper ikke væk fra ham, mand. Det er snart dodge. Wow, okay, så var han der lige husker. Phew. Jesus kineser. Jeg kan ikke huske, at Jones kaldte det, men creepy as fuck er det i hvert fald. Chase scene. En top. En anden art. Bloody camisole. Profiling start. De her spiky bracelets, en af dem har på, det er altså ikke sundt, tænker jeg. Ja, det er uhyggeligt det her spil, det vil jeg altså sige. På mange forskellige måder. Så. Med en golfkølle. Ja, Swery, han er sgu ikke... han er sgu ikke helt dum.
Amazing. Amazing. Bullseye.
Så har vi sgu fundet det hele dog. Han er altså begyndt at... Altså, det sker ikke der, det svært længere. Det går meget hurtigt.
Bad. Very bad, Zach. The raincoat killer gave Becky a visit. Hold on.
Oj, der er meget blod. Holy crap. Nu skal man altså kigge væk, hvis ikke man er så glad for blod og døde mennesker.
Zach, the bathroom, quick.
Nu er det altså ved at være PG-18, så nu skal man virkelig kigge væk, hvis ikke man kan klare mosten. Der er alt, der kommer til at være PG-18 filter på kanalen, indtil vi er færdige med det spil. The crime scene must be restricted. No napping for us here, Zach. Oh shit. Wow. Okay. Ej, okay. Shit. What, man? Det er sygt. Stakkels kvinden, altså. Og så lige en lille reference til Psycho, I guess. Shit, hun lever. What?
Zach, she's still alive. Who did this? Who was it, Becky?
Becky! What happened here?
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
We don't have time. She's dying. Thomas, cut that wire. No! We must get her to the hospital immediately.
Der er ikke nogen tunge for helvede. Thomas!
What are you doing? Get out of the way!
Thomas, for helvede!
Don't! George,
Oh fuck, det går galt nu. Hun dør nu. De cutter den wire, så dør hun. Yep. Fuck, man. Shit, hvor er det sygt det spil, mand. Det er jo nærmest på højde med Seven film, altså filmen. Det minder mig om en scene derfra i hvert fald. Det er jo altid kunstværk for morderen, seriemorderen, men det er jo forstyrrende for fanden, altså. What? Okay. Fuck. Så er det en nøgle. Ja. Det ville jeg sgu nok også gøre, hvis det var mig, der havde overvejet det der. Men han sagde jo, du ikke skulle fucking cut den wire, George, og så gjorde du det. Amen. What's wrong there early? We don't want to look inside, do we, Zach? Og den der. Damn, man. This game. Så kommer FBI-agenten med tricksene. Han skraverer garanteret siden.
My dear sister, I I'm so sorry. I was a fool to fall for a man like him. I don't have the words to apologize to Anna.
I left her there.
Okay.
She was suffering
Fed
so
overgang.
much, and I just ran away.
I know he wanted to kill me too, but I'm not going to let him get away with this. I followed him after he was finished. He carried Anna into the woods. Anna was holding on to that precious locket of his. He couldn't remove it from her hand, even though she was dead. But she let go of it for me, though. It was like she gave it to me. So I brought it home. I might be able to bring Anna's killer down with it. I want you to see it. I know even he wouldn't dare to harm you. He'll catch me, though, if I go into town. I'm trapped in my house. So I've asked Isaac and Isaiah to deliver it. They totally believe that Anna became a goddess. I believe so, too. She looked so beautiful. As though she might smile back at any moment.
Det var hende, der var i skoven.
I have something else to confess to you. I borrowed a pair of your shoes without asking and broke the heel on one of them. I'll send them along with the locket. I'm sure the shoe can be fixed.
Okay,
So
interessant.
Becky is Miss Stiletto Heel.
And she gave the locket to the twins.
Ja, nu begynder der at ske noget, mand.
Lily told us about, Zach. We'd better go and see her first thing tomorrow.
Emily, who might this sister be that Becky was referring to here?
That would be Diane. Didn't you know Diane and Becca were sisters?
I should have known, Zach. We're all family.
All family here. Ja, spændende. Kæft, mand. Ja, men jeg tror sgu ikke, vi når mere. Nej. 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 For helvede. Nej. Skete ikke det der. Okay. Fint nok. Fint nok. Jeg går lige igennem det her efter streamen over. Ja, det gør jeg. Jeg havde lige gemt heldigvis. Så anyway. Tak fordi I kiggede med igen. Jeg er tilbage med endnu mere af det her fantastiske spil. Deadly Premonition Origins på torsdag kl. 19:00. Så tak fordi at I kiggede med, og ja, vi ses. Hej.